We've all heard the word Big Pharma. Do you think there's such a thing as big archaeology?
No.
Oh, how odd.
Hello everyone, my name's Trae Fuller from the United States of America, and I'm exploring the possibility of a lost advanced civilization in pre-dynastic Egypt. I'm traveling to different locations around Egypt to learn from the Egyptian people and my 3 English-speaking guides that I hired. The idea is to discover what we know about the advanced technology and the advanced knowledge of the ancient Egyptians. For years I've been looking for something that I've been told couldn't possibly exist. An advanced human civilization that settled in Egypt as refugees and built the pyramids and then hid their advanced knowledge in a secret chamber called the Hall of Records beneath the Great Sphinx of Giza. The mainstream version of history says that pre-dynastic Egypt is the period in ancient Egyptian history that predates the first dynasty around 3100 BC. It was during these centuries that the early Egyptians transitioned from nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyles to settled agricultural communities along the Nile River. And new discoveries keep showing this to be true. One such discovery's been made here in Egypt, located about 18 miles south of Cairo. These are the ruins of Memphis. Memphis was the capital of ancient Egypt during the Old Kingdom following the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt in 3200 BC. This is the capital city where our dynastic timeline begins. And being in this place brings up an interesting question, one that has to be asked. Is there any archaeological evidence of Egyptian pharaohs existing before the end of the Ice Age? I'm talking 10,000 BC and beyond. How far back can we really go? So we're in Luxor, Egypt right now, and we're outside of the Temple of Thoth. You have to get a ticket to get in here, but a little over 400 miles south of Cairo, Egypt, a small building exists that is dedicated to the Egyptian god of wisdom, Thoth. I came to this location because I thought it might be a fitting place for us to talk about the Turin King's List and the Palamer Stone. Starting with the Turin's King's List, it's an ancient Egyptian papyrus that lists the royal lineage of the pre-dynastic Egypt pharaohs, and it's located currently in the Egyptian Museum in Turin, Italy. We are focusing on one surviving member of this lost advanced civilization called Thoth, and he's the Atlantean refugee that settled in ancient Egypt. Now, Thoth is listed in the Turin King's List under the first column in row 18, called the Gods of Ancient Egypt. The Palamer Stone is located in the Antonio Salinas Regional Archaeological Museum in the city of Palermo, Italy. Now, the Palermo Stone is one of 7 surviving fragments of a stele known as the Royal Annals of the Old Kingdom of Ancient Egypt. And this records the 9 pharaohs of pre-dynastic Lower Egypt. And the entire point of showing you both of these archaeological pieces of evidence is that the Egyptian god Thoth may have existed as a human pharaoh, but it's more likely that he existed as a mythological spirit within the minds of these pharaohs as they created their dynasty lineage. I believe those kings or pharaohs were just dynasties of a family bloodline that used the name Thoth. The pre-dynastic pharaohs of ancient Egypt masqueraded as the god Thoth and attributed their rulership to Thoth being a historical ruler. And that's what these two things show. And the ancient Egyptians did believe that their pharaohs were living gods. And this is why the historical record is confusing. Each culture did speak a different language, so a different name was given to this lost advanced civilization that masqueraded as gods. These gods were simply just human beings with the power of special knowledge and eventually just became like comic book superheroes in future stories as they were passed on through word of mouth.